Press the button.
It's already happening?
It's happening right now.
Are we? We're live.
We're live.
Right now.
Now, we're 2 minutes early for those of you who are watching the replay. And you're going, well, I don't want to listen to all this. Okay, well, then just fast forward a couple minutes and you'll be in.
Yes.
But it's 6:59. We are starting our last webinar prior to the Seacret reunion.
Yes.
This is a good time.
Yes.
And our first webinar with Seacret Nutrition. What up? So, exciting times.
Yes.
Let's see, as you're coming on here, go ahead and type in your name and where you're actually where you're logging in from.
Get into the chat box here and say hello to us, so that way we can get a chance to welcome you as we get started here. We're actually here at the Arizona Grand Resort and Spa, and we got some videos to film here tonight, some more tools that we're creating for you guys for this weekend and for the organization and the Seacret Elite brand that's being developed right now. So, but we want to welcome you guys as you're coming on. Let us know what state or city or country or province that you are dialed in from. And we want to welcome everybody. And Josh, I can obviously spell very well.
Yeah, that was. I can edit though. I can edit.
You can edit your comments.
Yeah, I can edit my comments.
Look at that. So Newfoundland, welcome, Kelly. How are you? Okay.
Can I edit?
So welcome. Oh,
I can.
Excited to have you on. So I hope the weather is good up there. So
what did I say? Welcome.
So
it is 6 o'clock now, or no, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
6 o'clock Pacific.
6 o'clock Pacific. 7 o'clock Mountain.
8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern.
Yes. Harold Gonzalez in Scottsdale. Hello, brother. Can't wait to see you.
See you on the golf course in the morning, my man.
That's right. So we got a lot going on here.
Hi, Kelly.
Welcome, guys. So get into the chat box. Welcome, everybody, as people are logging in. We've got people that are kind of coming on here very quickly. We just wanted to get on a couple minutes early.
Hunter Shelley, what's up, buddy?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Hey, Marlo and George.
Good to see you from Winnipeg. So I hope it's going good up there in Winterpeg, apparently, is what you guys have nicknamed that location.
Yes,
yeah.
It is cold.
Is it cold
I've
right
been there once.
I have been there once as myself.
That was enough.
And it was cold. You're right. I have not gone back since.
I'm just kidding. Got to go back.
So welcome, everybody. Get in that chat box here. Let's welcome everybody. Welcome to our Basic Agent Training Wednesday webinar for Team Seacret Elite. We're very excited about today. We are at our last webinar going into our family reunion coming up here and the launch of nutrition that just happened a couple days ago.
Why don't you talk about that right now? We've got the nutrition here. All right, this is our day product. This is our night product. And I've been now avidly using these products for about 3 weeks. Of course, you and I didn't get to participate in the first round because you guys all bought it all. You bought it all, and we didn't get any. We were busy promoting it at Limitless, and it was all sold out. So we just finally got ours a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I'm fired up, man. I'm telling you what, I've been into health and nutrition and fitness for the better part of the last, 20 years of my life. Mm-hmm. And it's more than that, 25. I'm getting older.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, man, 25 years I've been into health and fitness, and I've worked through all the nutritional products. This by far is one of the very best, Jesse. I know we're excited about the training and the talk we're going to be going through Saturday.
Yep.
But, you want to share a little bit about this happiness?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. So obviously, if you have not logged in, some changes, some updates for us. But in your back office, some tools that you have to have access to right now is we have the Seacret Nutrition, the brochure. Okay, it is available for download in your back office. If you go to Tools and Training and Getting Started Tools, you'll get access to all of this information I'm talking about right now. So there's a few different tools. Number one is you got the nutrition brochure. The second thing that you have in there is you have a fact sheet on both the day and the night product. So it's a 2-page, which basically goes over the details of each product. You also have the customer form and the agent form. So those are all tools, printed material that's available for you obviously to print. Those are things for you to hand out. But a lot of people today are sharing socially. So one of the best things you can do is get your Seacret app, download the Seacret app, and all those are shareables in the Seacret app. You can text message to people so that way they can see and read. However, the best tool, I personally believe, concept of a day in the life of a Seacret agent. And then we've got that 2.5-minute video that's just, I mean, I've literally watched that thing probably half of the times that it's been viewed on our website.
Because it's awesome.
Because it's awesome. And every time, it's funny because I laugh literally out loud like twice. You guys know when it talks about I want you to get on our level, you know, and we mean the Dead Sea level, right? And you know, the few things, it's amazing. It's super well done. And there's one more video on the way, which you're going to be seeing here very shortly, which is an extended version, a little more detailed, the description video, more about how the products work and why they work for those different elements. Now, as we know, we are talking about 24-hour nutrition is putting these together so that way they really work hand in hand, kind of like the eye serum and the just serum and a moisturizer. They work hand in hand. And so 24-hour nutrition to put your body in the optimal environment to create energy for the day and rest, real rest during the night. So you can wake up with a clean slate, with a fresh day. And so that way you're not kind of painting on this dirty canvas that you didn't get everything wiped out the night before. Now, there are three main purposes to our day and our evening product. Read the literature. Don't just look at the pretty pictures, okay? So read it so you know it, so you understand it, because a lot of the questions you guys are asking and are going to get are inside of that information. Now, I know people are going to want more detailed information, detailed questions. I'm going to repeat this probably for the rest of my career. We're not trying to be nutritionists, just like we're not trying to be estheticians. Not that you're going to get access to that information or can't get access to it. However, what I want you to do is be careful of saying, look, hey, I don't know, all I know is, or I don't know, all I know is, and getting a chance to share a story or share some other detail about the product, share your personal experience with the product of what it's done for you. And so the three main reasons for the day product, okay? Three main reasons. Read the literature. You have metabolic health, okay? Metabolic body. Okay, cognitive health. So I obviously need to take another slurp. And then lastly is your immune system defense. So immune health. So you got three things. So basically activate the mind, activate the body, and protect your immune system. So activation and protection. Those are the three main reasons for the day product. Three main reasons for your evening product, okay, is what we're looking to do. We're looking to calm the nerves. Second thing we're looking to do is detoxify. And the third thing we're looking to do is to control inflammation, right? So, and so that way we actually get that rest that our body deserves so we can wake up. Now, go through the material. To order, to buy, here's what's exciting, okay? So we have a starter set that's available. You can get that through the application. You can also purchase this through your back office, okay? But you can also purchase products, obviously, individually, or you can group them as a combo. So the day product and the night product. Now, all the Canadians that are on the line, just so you guys know that when we changed the flavor, which is ridiculous, so I can't wait for you guys to get the raspberry. I know most of you haven't tried it yet because you just ordered. So when you get raspberry, you're gonna love it. And when you get the next flavor we've been talking about, which is something you'll have to find out about soon. So I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on this webinar. I don't know because we're being recorded. But anyway, I'm sure it'll slip this weekend. So, but what we're excited about is the day product and the night product. But Canadians, we want you to know is that a couple things is that we have a not for resale license. It's taking a couple months for us to do that. So you're technically ordering from the United States. So it's going to take a little bit longer for your customers and agents to get their product, just something to give them a heads up about. So, but all the ordering is in the back office. You have questions, consult with your leadership from Canada because they know all the details directly from HQ and on all those details for Canada to make sure they're up to speed. But ordering day, ordering night. In US prices, you got $69.99, let's just call it $70, okay? $70 for day, $70 for night. When you order them as a combo, which is a selected item inside your back office. So when you go to shop, you order it on a replenishment as a combo. That's what I did. I changed literally yesterday all of my replenishments to this combo, right? So what happens is you get a discount. So what happens through the discount, instead of $140, it's $130. But if you get 2 days and 2 nights, people say, well, why would I need 2 days and 2 nights? Well, if it's a spouse, you and your spouse want to be on nutrition. You don't want one of you to fall behind. That doesn't make any sense. So you need both of you to keep up, right? So 2 days and 2 nights, instead of being $280, it's $250. So you get an even bigger discount of $30 off, okay, off of the products. But the BV and CV stays the same even with the discount. That's awesome. So $50 for a single, $100 for both, and even if you're doing the combos, it just goes up in increments of $100 or $200. So what's amazing is simple math for every promotion of getting people on day and night, night and day. It's going to be the big difference for your business. So I'm excited about that.
I'm fired up beyond my my ability to describe right now. This is going to be a big game changer for a lot of us.
Yep.
I think because for me, as I was thinking about what you're saying, and as I'm shifting over, well, I'm not really shifting over. I've just added this as a replenishment because I'm still getting the products that I always get anyway.
Of course.
I have it's interesting because Cindy's always shifting it. Like we have shampoo and conditioner. Sometimes we have the aftershave balm because I know I freak out when I don't have it. I like to have a few of them. And then, you know, we just kind of reorder consistently. So the reality is for most of you right now, you know, you're going to be adding to your customers' repertoire of products. They're going to be buying more, not less. So they're not going to be going, well, do I get skincare or do I get nutrition? It's now going to be both. And for a lot of people who aren't into the nutrition space right now, our job is to be excited about it, be a product of the product. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a natural story. Jesse, you said something very key, is like, don't try to be a nutritionist. You will learn all this stuff in process, but even being a nutritionist, even being someone who really understands, that doesn't necessarily sell or compel somebody to buy. You and I and all of us are the same. We hear a good story of someone who got a product, they like the product, they're getting great results. And when we hear that, we want to buy, because you know what? We want good results too. Yep. So that's the natural progression of this nutrition, and how you can actually implement this into not only your life and get all the benefit of the vitality of life by Seacret, but be able to build a business by acquiring a large customer base doing the same thing. So Jesse, moving out of the nutrition space, because I know everyone's going to be getting this, there's no reason you wouldn't. And once you are, yes.
Oh, I have one more thing to say about that before we go. So people asking, like, how do I share this? Obviously, the videos are fantastic. The literature is fantastic. Your story is going to be fantastic, all those things. But, in sampling it is one of those things people ask. What's amazing is our day product is such an easy sample, because you can actually give someone a chance to experience it there with you. Okay, so if you're sitting down, they can try it. But our night product, you might need to use a bag, little scoops, all that stuff. Just to give you a heads up, we are making individual sachets for the night product that's going to be coming by our next event, hopefully sooner. So that way it's a little bit easier to sample than what I know some of you guys are doing right now, running around your neighborhood, looking like a little crazy. But, the thing that, but hey, whatever. So the thing that I want you guys to know about the day product is a couple things. If I have somebody that's really serious about this, there's a couple different ways. I can say, listen, okay, for $10, I can give you 4 samples. Now, if there's somebody that's a real prospect of mine, I might give it to them. So it's up to you. You can build your business the way you choose to build your business. But one of the things we found, most people don't want to sell, but they love to give. And so giving the gift of Seacret a chance for them to experience it. So whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4, we have found 4 samples is a really great way for someone to experience our day product or our night product, or both, right? So if you got somebody that's really hot, now I'm not just gonna chuck these out the windows to somebody that's like, I don't even use nutrition, right? So, because that's a waste of that's a waste, right? For somebody that really uses nutrition, that's looking to say, hey, if this stuff really works, I'm in. I'll definitely buy it. I'll use it, right? And so 4, why? We recommend 3 days on, 1 day off, 5th day on. When they do this, I'm telling you, you really feel the difference, which is awesome. So those are a couple things I wanted to share with you just about sampling that I think are important. So you can go out there, get these in the hands of everybody, let them experience the product and follow up through it. So
look at this crew. Look, we have happiness. I didn't interrupt. Yeah. Look at this.
There you are.
There they are, the only ones in the world.
We've got Diamond Agent Tracy Donald and Blue Diamond Agent Rachel Moore just walked in. We've got some more videos we're going to be filming after this for you guys.
We're going to wrap this up soon. What we are going to tell you, though, is the family reunion is off the scale. We've been working on this the last few months, actually probably since we left Limitless. Yeah. And it is going to be, I would say, the best event in my 22-year career now I've ever been a part of. I'm not hyping it. I just know it because I know the work that's gone into it. I know what you and I have done in our lives, just as far as personal development and the different trainings we've attended and the money that we spent in that, and all this coming into this event for the people that are in attendance here. So if you haven't gone, you're like in I'd say 15 to 20 hour driving radius, get in a car and come make it here. But for those of you who, for whatever reason, you can't be here, we are going to ask you to stay on Basic Agent Training's Facebook page. We're going to be putting updates. We're going to be putting little clips up. We're going to be putting up all sorts of great stuff and kind of giving you a little flavor of what's happening, so you can kind of at least stay in some of the excitement of what's going on.
And there's going to be some polls that are going to be coming up and some challenges for the group that's going to be here, and you can actually participate with it. Now, for those that are coming, I've been talking about this workbook because we spent a lot of time on putting together the right content and really the playbook for Seacret Elite. And it went from 40 pages to 50 to 60 to 70. It's 94 pages. Is our workbook that you're going to have when you get here and show up and register, that you're going to dive into it. And if you just took the workbook home and didn't do the training, it would be worth the trip to come out here. All right. But coming to get a chance to spend some time hanging out, having fun. I hope you're going to take dance class with me on Sunday. That's going to be fun. And don't worry, no one's going to be watching you, because everyone's going to be watching themselves. So it's okay. But only me, I'll be watching you. technology.
And by the way, the workbook will be up for availability on the Basic Agent Training site as a product that you can purchase for just $10. And then, of course, take care of the shipping, and we'll ship it to you when we get back, because there's no one going to be shipping it while we're at the event.
Yep.
So it'll ship on Monday.
Yep.
For those of you who want an actual hard copy of this amazing manual.
Yeah, and there are people here that's going to be, we'll have extras for sale. If you have your leadership here that you want to get that book, just make sure you do like, listen, hey, pick up 2 of those, pick up 5 of those, pick up 10 of those, so they can take them home, so they can give you can do your own workshop, you can do your own mini reunion when you get home with your organization in your local marketplaces. But just one thing I want to talk about here, Josh, before we get on to some other things that we're videotaping here tonight and some more tools is this and resources, is kind of just talking about the mindset of where we are and what's going on. I've been reading Think and Grow Rich again for the 10th time, and it's such an amazing book. And in that, it talks about the 13 principles that Napoleon Hill, after being commissioned by Andrew Carnegie to research hundreds of the wealthiest people on the planet, but he talked about these 13 things, but he also talked about the 30 major causes of failure. And the 30 major causes of failure, and one of them was the wrong selections of associates in business. It also talked about procrastination. It also talked about a lot of things in there that really was so interesting, because I fight myself in having constant conversations with people that when they got started, forgot after a period of time the reasons they joined. And what I mean by that is, when we first get started, I don't know about you, Josh, but usually it's at our highest level of excitement, it's our lowest level of knowledge. And this is like a dangerous combination. But what we want to do is get these nervous butterflies and get the excited butterflies to kick the crap out of them. So that way we can just move forward. But typically new agents, we say new blood is the lifeblood of our business. There's nothing that, there's no problems that new blood won't solve. That's why they say 5 new agents will almost solve any challenge you have in your business. Here's one of the things. The reason why new agents are so excited is because they're only focused on future. They're only looking towards what's possible. They're looking out towards saying, you know what, hey, I could have this. There's this new thing that I can have. And it's that compelling future that drives them forward, where they're thinking about where they're going, not where they came from. They're saying, I want to go this direction. When an agent has been in the business 3, 6 months, maybe a year, some of you here on the line, and I start having conversations, Josh, with some of these agents, and I'm sure you have them on a daily basis, where all of a sudden, kind of that pep in their steps starts to change a little bit. And the tone in their voice starts to change. And maybe a little bit of disappointment starts setting in, because as they experience the rejection, that's natural, that's normal. As they start experiencing some what they would call maybe minor setbacks, or even temporary defeat, or if they have maybe a real bad perception of it, the concept of really failing, like they're failing their business, or maybe someone in their business quit or stopped, or their spouse didn't agree with it, or whatever it was, or went on to do something else, whatever it is. And now all of a sudden, the conversation focus and the mental focus, instead of thinking about where they're going anymore, they're thinking about what should have happened, right, and where they should be, and where what rank I should be by now, and why this person didn't do this, and all these things. So a lot of their directive, conversations and focus ends up going towards their past. And I had this conversation. I can always tell by the tone of the conversation where most of their thinking is going. And this is why they say new agents with the lifeblood, because they have no past to reflect on their business. There is nothing to be disappointed about yet. It's only focused forward. But what's interesting is this, is that when you meet leaders that are growing, and you notice the majority of all their conversation is about where they're going. And what they're going inspires what they're going to be doing in the moment. And so really, your excitement today isn't based on it. I'm not excited. Look, yes, I'm excited about this stuff, but not really. You know what I'm really excited about, Josh? 2020. That's what I'm really excited about. Like, I'm excited about the people that are going to take the journey for the next 3 years with us, not the people that are going to be here for the next 3 weeks. I mean, I still love you, but I'm not here for 3-week people. I'm not here for 3-month people. I'm not here for 3-season people. I'm here to build a lifetime of income with people who understand the value of this community, the principles in which it stands by, of building a wealthy global community by serving the world. People that are actually looking to contribute instead of just take, right? And then people that understand that, yes, are we going to have challenges? Yes. Is it going to get better? Yes. Why? Because it always does every year. And so we're going to have new products. We're going to have more nutritional products. Are we going to have this? Or we're going to have more cosmetic products. Or we're going to increase the quality of our skincare products. Yes. Is there going to be enhancements in technology? Yes. Is there going to be enhancements in the team? Yes. A lot this weekend, by the way. But this is just the beginning. I'm not excited about 2017. I'm excited about 2027. And I hope that you have that mindset of focusing forward and remembering the day that you joined, why you were so excited about the future that you could go create. The only way you're going to create that future, though, is by getting excited to do the necessary work. And guess what? It's work, and it's not always fun. I get it, right? So but you can't wish your way into it. You can't want your way into it. You got to will and work your way into it by focusing on what you want. So I was just on my head and on my heart. I don't even know where it came from.
Good.
But
I'm glad. That's like great stuff.
Anyway.
It's true. I have nothing to really add to that, Jesse. You know, although I'll tell a story to illustrate the point that you just made. You know, in my career, the time I've been the most excited is when I was focused on that 3-year out, that 5-year out. You know, I think of the lifestyle I'm blessed to live today. And that was an accumulation of what I thought about years ago. And I recorded some of this stuff in some of my videos. You've seen this. But people ask, why were you excited then? It's like, I could see the future. And my goal was to create that and stay focused on that vision. And once you walk into that reality, you know, things can change. The challenge is most people never, ever get to experience that because, like you said, Jesse, they get going a couple months in, they should have, they would have, they could have, or this happened, if only that, or if only, and they start to look back this way. And if you can kind of picture this illustration, if I'm over here and I'm trying to get to you, I can't get there without letting go and moving. And what some people will let go and they'll move and then they go, oh, let me go back here. And they do this back and forth their entire life, and they end up never getting to where they want to go. And there's a lot of action, there's a lot of movement. So that's why I think we think we're working, we're in motion, we're expending energy, but we're not moving forward. We're not getting to the place that we ultimately want to be. So Jesse, you said that perfectly. And I can tell you what, if you right now focus on 2020, you focus on that, you focus on what your life's going to look like, what you're going to, who you're going to become in this process. And if you can imagine yourself being in our shoes, being in a situation where people are looking at you going, man, thank you so much. If it wasn't for your persistence, if it wasn't for you showing me this business, I wouldn't have the life I have today. And thank you for, thank you for coming into my life. Thank you for opening the door. Thank you for helping me understand and see a brighter picture. And I think a lot of times when we're in this business, Jesse, we think we're bugging people. I don't want to bug them. I don't want to convince them. Look, don't think that way, because I thank God every single day that I was fortunate enough to have somebody really push me. Tim, I never thought I was going to be doing that, but Tim was persistent. Tim was consistent. Tim said, look, Josh, you got to see it. You got to see it. You got to see it. And he just helped me to see it differently. He introduced me to Isaac. He got smart. He got smart enough to get out of the way and let me see it for myself. And if you can just do that for other people, you'll start to build a very big business. And more importantly than the financial gains I believe you'll receive is the reward of knowing that your life has genuinely impacted someone else's for the positive.
That's the best part of our days, and it's interesting because some people come up to us today and they say, thank you so much for everything you've done, and kind of almost giving me credit for their success. And it's strange to me even today, just because I don't feel that way. I can't take credit for someone's success. And it's interesting, and I want to make sure you guys understand this concept, especially for those of you that are new, and especially for those of you that are starting to build a team like me that felt over responsible for the people joining my business, right? So, because sometimes I was almost like afraid to bring people in because I was like, what if I mess them up? So listen, it's hard to mess up somebody when they already messed up when they got here. I'm just letting you guys know. So my job is to provide value and provide education. But one of the reasons why I want you guys to know this is when someone comes to me and says this, I'm like, listen, I can't take credit. It was you. And they're like, no, it was because of you. And I was like, nah, it was because of you. Now, maybe there were things I taught you that helped you in your business. Maybe there was lessons that you learned, concepts that you learned, philosophies that you learned, maybe got some inspiration from me that helped you to go become successful. But I want you to know that it wasn't me. The information that I passed on to you, I didn't create. It was something that was given to me. So I can't take credit for what was given to me that I'm passing on, number one. The second thing is I know that if you didn't get that information from me, you were going to get it from someone else or someone else. So it wasn't me that gave you the information. It was your resourcefulness and willing to learn and apply the information that made you successful. It wasn't me. It was your resourcefulness, because there are tons of people that I said the exact same thing to that didn't do crap with it. Right? So
that's the majority,
by the way, right? So it's like I've told everybody to go read Think and Grow Rich. And if you did, they told me to read it. I read it. Does that make me different? Yes, it makes me different. So, but the reason why I say that is I've given this information. It was your resourcefulness. It was your willingness to work, your willingness to apply the information and go through those temporary challenges, those temporary defeats in order to become successful and being resilient through that process, right? And so if I can't take credit for your success, means I can't take credit for your failure either. I can't take credit on either side. If it's a B, it's up to me. If you're going to create success, it's going to be because of you, and every agent on your team I want you to have that same philosophy with them, and I want them to know that. It's one of the things I share with a brand new person for the moment they get started. I am here to provide a resource for you, but it's going to be your resourcefulness that's going to determine your success no matter what. So if you get stuck, don't hide out, don't leave, reach out. Okay, that's what we're here for. Next Wednesday is going to be a bananas basic agent training webinar, because we're going to be doing the recap for the reunion, and where you're going to get a chance to start diving in the basics of what we're going to be covering from this weekend. But what I'm really excited about, Josh, is introducing them to all the new team systems that are going to be launched.
Oh my God,
next
there's
Wednesday.
going to be some incredible happiness next Wednesday. Make sure you set an alarm, set 2 alarms, set a buzzer, whatever you got to do. You want to make sure you're there next Wednesday live for the event. We want to see your chat. We want to see you as a part of this historic webinar that's going to be launched next Wednesday. So that's all for now, guys. We got a huge event to do. We're going to actually be videotaping a very special experience secret. No, what is it? What are we not? We're doing that tomorrow night.
Don't tell them.
Well,
so
okay,
it's a secret.
You're going to find out.
You're going to find out. All right. So we're going to start you. Here's the thing. Tomorrow we'll see you for golf. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, we have the Experience Secret event and the live Secret showcase. Friday, Saturday, we'll see you.
By the way, last thing, guys, find out somebody you know. Go on Facebook. Find someone in Arizona. Get them out to the event tomorrow night. Start a team here in the beautiful state of Arizona, and we will help nurture them and show them the way to success here with Seacret in Arizona. God bless.
Bye for now. This is me saying goodbye.